Here's Anders Carlson set to get this one started, and we are underway here at Lambeau. Taken at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. That's caught left side by Judy. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Williams going to get it again on second down. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
A yard all they need, but it's third down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And I don't think he got there.
マジか。
No, they stop him right where it all started.
マジか。今のマジか。
Yes, it's the first half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play.
Yeah.
Let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They throw it out right complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Up the middle, it's Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Here's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Wilson.
あ、ね。
And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And this is exactly the kind of drive you're hoping for out of the gates. They're mixing the run and the pass well, keeping this defense off balance early. And they're on the march here with another first down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing is Wilson. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Great dosage from 6 yards away. And the Broncos post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the 1st quarter before we spilled into the 2nd, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And now Love going to change things up. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Pass caught. It's Romeo Dobbs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Striker, 3-3. Needle blue. Set.
Here's Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line.
Blaster, 6. Check white. Slide blue. Ready.
Love going to give this one to Jones. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now they'll change things up.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Claws red. Ready?
Love. He'll find the ball complete. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll try and pick it up by running the action to the right. And he's going to have the Packers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down. And
本当に勝てなくなっちゃったな。
Just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Ready?
Love now.
ははー、嘘。
And Dontavian Wicks. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Love. That's taken in by Watson. And it's a Packers touchdown.
マジかよ。1人2つやされるってどういうことだよ。
16-yard touchdown. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Anders Carlson now for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On second down, Wilson. And this one too low. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. It wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and it almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Here's Wilson to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Looking sideline, incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
To throw is Wilson. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Oh, そうなの。いつの間に。
It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack.
え？
On the snap, completes to Sutton. And he will advance this across midfield, but still shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. Now Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive.
ランプレインしなきゃダメだったな。
And then out. Obviously no loss of confidence for their defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Love now to pass on first down. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Black Ultra. Fury. Yellow. Set cut.
First down. Love to pass. Well, he tries to
Nice
force
shot.
it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the Packers' 7-yard line.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Wilson. This is caught. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
本当はフィールドゴールじゃないといけないんだよな。下手くそだからね、俺は。ここで勝負出るのが本当は間違いない気がする。
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And Williams is in.
結果的にちゃんと。
Go touchdown.
これはちょっとでかい。
A great play there. As time expires in the first half,
いや違う。
and the Broncos have taken the lead on the final play of the first half.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the whole hard and finish in the end zone.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point, because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. An inside give to Jones. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Love looking to throw it. He gets that one complete to Wicks. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Play fake. Here's Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Up the middle, Jones. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Red, yellow, chalk, 17, ready.
Throwing, Love. It's on the ground. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. Running free at the 45. Cortland Sutton inside the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 98 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Broncos 21, Packers 7. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 47 yards. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Let's go now. Eat old blue. All right.
Love from the gun. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Number 9, Christian Watson.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Drill three.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Blaster, 6. Hut.
On 3rd and 1, Love to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. They'll go with Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Carlson's extra point up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now it's Wilson. This will be caught. Judy. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big pickup of 38.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Rashawn Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle for loss. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now Wilson going to change things up here. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And that one blown up quickly. He's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And now it's 3rd down.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Packers are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over. Door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. Now it goes for 24 yards. First down, going to the air with Love. They'll complete this one to Watson.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, Mark, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here comes 2nd down at 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Got Dobbs over the middle. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Here's first down. Love looking to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed.
Hurry!
The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up.
2nd and 6 at the Broncos' 11-yard line.
Now Love. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6.
Red, cycle. Fight, white. Ready, ready.
Love. Over the middle, complete. It's Watson. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Fight, 60. Ready.
They'll try and run it in, but he is not going to reach the goal line. A courageous call to try for 2, but they will remain down by a point.
Anders Carlson is the quarterback.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Wilson wants to throw it. Pass complete to Judy on the out route. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Wilson to throw.
マジか。
Incomplete.
When a linebacker diagnoses a screen, who wins? The quarterback getting a throw over to the back in time, or the linebacker running in to knock it away? With the athleticism of modern linebackers, they win the race more often than not.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now inside the 25. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
What kind of fortitude does it take to go for it on 4th down late in the 4th quarter, knowing that a turnover on downs could turn out to cost you the football game? I don't know if I could have made that call if I was down on the sideline. That's as gutsy as they come, and it may just seal them the victory.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So this will wind up a Denver victory. And never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory, but they did it.
You're not just battling the team that you're playing that day. You're not just battling the crowd that's in attendance in that game. You're battling the history of the franchise. You're battling the ghosts that swirl around that place that help spur them on to victory. It is an unbelievable atmosphere, the most historic place in the league, and you have to make sure you stay focused on your task. Otherwise, you can get easily distracted.
Yeah, hats off to them for keeping that laser focus and getting the victory. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles...